If we ever hit 100,000 subscribers, I will release that video to the public. That is horrendous.
Oh my god.
I hate myself. I betrayed Ellis. I'm standing outside while you explain. Shout me when you're done. Come back in. His sister's friend showed me that she could queef. This kid ate stingers. Oh my god.
What?
Here's a story.
It's only been a week since we last seen each other. Your hair has grown loads.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
It's because the sides are gone these days.
Yeah. It looks
mate,
sick.
it
I think this is a perfect length for you.
Yeah.
Hair-wise.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah. But because it's not.
If I grow
I was about to say it's not too long, not too short, but
yeah. If I grow it, I look like a baby. I think I don't think you do. Baby faced. But if I cut it off, it grows too fast to stay short all the time. End up spending about £17,000 a month.
Yeah, fair. I never know what to do with mine, but is what it is. It's better than what it was, like Justin Bieber style.
Yeah.
I look like 10-year-old Justin Bieber.
It's better than the nightclub situation.
Oh god, yeah. Anything's better than that skinhead. That's crazy. I do not suit short hair, man. I wish I did. I really wish I did, man. But unfortunately, I don't. But yeah, this is episode 30.
This is episode 30. The time is 12:58, and to be honest, I will fully take the blame for this. Basically, I was supposed to pick Ellis up today.
Yeah.
And I said to him, you stay at home, I'll pick you up. And at the same time, I messaged someone at work and said, I'll meet you at the job tomorrow. And then I kind of thought I said to Ellis, I'll meet you at the office. And I sort of sat here on my own for 20 minutes drinking a coffee, wondering where Ellis was.
Yeah, and I'm wondering where you are.
And he was at home wondering where I was.
Yep.
And then
I was literally just...
That's led to this.
I was literally sat patiently just in my living room, like...
I was at the coffee machine going...
Any time now.
Has Ellis had a crash or something?
Yeah. Because it is down the road.
I know, yeah.
It's down the road. And then when you said... oh, do you need your fob to get in because I'm in? I was like... What do you mean?
I was just
Why are you at the
chilling.
office? He was like, oh, if you need a fob. And I was just like, what are you on about? Are you at the office? You were like, yeah. Just yeah.
Light was on. I was sat here drinking a coffee.
Everything was prepped.
And I just texted you. I was like, what are you doing?
Started filming half the episode without me. And I was just like, I thought you were picking me up. I was like, no worries, bro. I'll jump in the car. And then I literally had to look back at the message. I was like, am I wrong?
No.
And then it said, I'll pick you up.
Yeah, no, you was right. And it clicked in my head. I was like, oh shit, I wasn't even talking about... I was talking to someone else saying I'll meet them there.
Yeah.
I said I'd pick you up. So I literally spat my coffee out and just ran down the hall. I didn't even lock the door.
Fuck's sake. But yeah, it is what it is. It's fine. You forgot about me. It is what it is.
Now we've betrayed each other.
Exactly. Now we've betrayed each other, you know. I didn't invite you to a comedy show.
Yep.
You forgot to pick me up.
Yeah. It just happens.
Is what it is. Right. So we all know, because we've been filming these late night sessions, it's because, well, we've both been working a lot, but you've been working madness lately, yeah?
Yes.
Crazy. You ain't had a day off in ages. However,
you
had a day off recently, right?
I had a day off.
Tell us what happened. Because I don't know what happened.
So obviously...
I'm excited.
The day off was the day after I went pub golf.
Oh yeah, how was that, by the way? How was pub golf?
This is the story.
All right, go on. Go on. I'm gonna chill.
Pub golf.
Yeah.
We went to 8 pubs. I don't know if this is a flex or if this is not a flex, but
all right.
I got a hole in one every single time, which is
Hey,
basically
you're just
every single drink gone, bang. I don't know if that's a flex or if I've got issues. But anyway.
Yeah, it's kind of a good thing, but...
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Things are at home.
However, my team finished second bottom.
Oh.
The lad I was with, Ryan,
Ryan.
threw up on the first beer.
The first beer.
First beer. Downing a pint is so hard.
Yeah, I can imagine, to be
He
fair.
threw up. Then we had a couple of like shots, cocktails, then another beer, and he took 7 goes. We finished second bottle.
Damn.
By the last pub,
Yeah.
pub number 8, we go in and I'm very drunk. I've consumed a lot of alcohol.
Yeah.
I'm very confident.
Mm.
And there happens to be a karaoke on.
Oh, God.
We know where this is going.
Oh, no.
There was an old boy singing and he stepped off. I thought to myself, what a great fucking idea.
Yeah.
Mysterious Girl, Peter Andre. I swear, on that night, I was Peter Andre. I looked like him. I sounded like him.
Yeah.
I swear, at one point, I even lifted my top up and the six-pack came out.
I can imagine that as well, for fuck's sake.
There was probably about, I'd say, 18 people in this pub. It was a small shit pub.
Yeah.
And I'd say we ended up with a crowd of 7 people. I was going for it that much.
Oh, my God.
You know when someone just comes on and just lifts the energy? You
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
but the energy's crazy.
Yeah.
It was one of them.
Yeah.
And what Urban Dictionary would refer to as a cougar decided she would come and start whining herself on me as I'm singing.
As you're singing.
As I'm
Mysterious
singing.
girl.
Mysterious Girl.
Mysterious cougar.
There is a video of this. Not of her. She's in the video, but not doing that part.
Yeah, not that bit.
If we ever hit 100,000 subscribers, I will release that video to the public. That is fucking horrendous.
Yeah, let's go.
It
I like
sounds
it.
fucking dreadful.
Really?
Yeah. The next day I listened back to it, I thought, oh my God, I didn't do that. There's no way that's
There's
me.
no way this is real.
That's someone
this
else.
is AI. This is
That's
AI.
AI.
Mate.
Someone's
yeah,
AI,
yeah.
mate.
Someone's made me. Yeah. It's a deep fake. This ain't me, mate. There's no way I could be this embarrassing.
I couldn't believe it.
Oh, mysterious. There's some high notes in that song, by the way.
Mate, I even rapped. The little rapping bit. Oh, mate. It's tragic. It's absolutely tragic. I've said before I can't sing. It's absolutely tragic.
Oh, damn. Damn.
Yeah, damn.
This ain't even your day off.
No.
This is the night before.
Do you know what? The day off, I just felt sound. I think because I'd necked every single drink,
Yeah.
it didn't really felt like I drank that much. So
Because it was so quick.
Yeah.
Fair.
the day off was good. Full of regret, but
That's crazy.
I kind of sang "Mysterious Girl" by Peter Andre, and I'm so disappointed in myself.
Oh my God. I remember, like, karaoke does something to people. It gives people too much confidence.
Yeah.
Because you think you're on top of the world. You think this is my crowd.
I sang one bit,
Yeah.
and I looked at one dude, and he was like smiling at me, and I thought, oh my God, he thinks I'm amazing.
Yeah.
I
This
wasn't
is a
amazing.
concert. They're getting a treat.
I thought
right
it was
now.
my concert.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
you thought.
I was like, this is my
Yeah.
town.
These are my people.
These people have paid good money to see me. Let me put on a show. Bro, I don't even care what anyone says. Ginger people have got a nice little sway to them, I swear to God.
Sway.
But I was fucking...
Yeah.
I was dropping a whole dance routine. I can't do it... No, how do I say it? Because ginger people can just drop a couple of moves. They can. It's just a natural thing where they're one with the music sometimes. just on a little swaying thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give me a whole dance routine. Tragic. I was doing whole dance routines as well. It was fucking... Yeah.
Dance routines, man. Fuck. Yeah, I've never done karaoke before. I remember I went to a wedding once. Oh, this was fucking cringe. Always at weddings, isn't it? I went to a wedding once and there was this couple. Lovely people,
Yeah.
but annoying.
Yeah.
Just annoying. One of those
Just
annoying
annoying.
couples. Just shut up. And they were one of those couples where they proper gas each other up, which is a good thing. Don't get me wrong. You know,
No.
we love to see it.
Yeah, but just chill out.
The
a little bit.
confidence, but all right, mate, chill out.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
it was like they were proper gassing each other up. Like she was like, "Oh, he looks like fucking I don't know Tom Hardy and stuff like that." All right, you don't.
Yeah.
You don't. I'm not saying I'm Brad Pitt, but you're not, mate.
No, I know, yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was like one of them, and then randomly lights dimmed. Someone's doing karaoke.
No. Karaoke's not a good idea.
She turns around and goes, "Oh," like that.
I
And then,
don't know where this is going.
and then he turns around and goes, "Oh, babe, you have to go up there. You have to go up there." And she's like, "Oh, stop. You're going to make me blood." No, I wouldn't do that in front of all these people anyway. Why would I do that?
They're just making a scene.
Yeah, like proper making a scene. Like, no, don't mention it.
Just take your fucking main character energy on
Yeah,
the stage.
no
Do
one
it.
asked.
Yeah.
No one asked. And then he just turned around and he's like, "Oh, like, she's so good at singing.
Yeah,
She's so
yeah.
good. He said, she sounds exactly
Exactly.
like Amy Winehouse."
Why is it always Amy Winehouse?
I don't know.
It's always Amy Winehouse.
Amy Winehouse is one of the greatest singers to ever live.
Yeah, she looks like fucking the end of Amy Winehouse. But that's about it.
She's one of the greatest singers to ever live. And you're comparing yourself that I sound exactly like her.
Exactly like her.
She's like, "No, I don't." He's like, "Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do." And she's like, "Oh, maybe a bit." He's just
Maybe
like,
a
"Oh
bit."
my God, shut up, mate. And then, and she was like, "No, I'm too embarrassed. I'm too embarrassed. Too shy. And then she was just like, "Oh, fine, I'll do it then."
Yeah.
By the way, no one asked.
No.
No one ever went, "Oh, yeah, jump on. Just went up. Oh my God. Sounds nothing like her.
Yeah, you literally sit there and you just waiting to hear that first
Yeah.
note.
Yeah. She got up and then it was like loading up and it was like It's like, "Well, sometimes I remember still."
Yeah,
He's just like, "Oh my God, no." And she thought she was controlling the crowd.
Oh,
She
they're
was
the
like getting
worst
people together like, "Yeah."
This is me. This is me.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I was doing.
Oh no. I need to see this video.
There's one way. There's one way you see
What,
that.
you won't even show me?
I won't even show you. I'll
All
show
right.
you.
Please, we have to hit 100k.
I'll show you. I'll show
All
you.
right, all right.
And then you can react.
But you guys don't get to see it.
That's it.
Oh my
I
God.
fucking hate myself.
Oh.
You see the little grab of the headband and the little...
Yeah, and the little sway.
Oh my
And then you
God.
pick someone in the crowd, you're like, "Oh."
What was I doing?
Karaoke is something else.
They've got the
Karaoke is
music
something
that
else.
high that you think to yourself, I sound brilliant.
Yeah, because you just think you sound exactly like the singer.
I feel like shit. I actually feel like shit. I just deeped it and I actually feel like shit.
This is the end of the show.
This is
This is the end. This is the end. We can't do it. That's it
Oh
now.
no.
Fuck.
What an amazing night though.
Yeah, it looked like a good night. You were just off your tits.
I was
Because I've never heard you sing.
no.
So
That's what
I
I
know
sound.
you have to be battered
Yeah.
to sing.
Yeah.
You have to be battered because, yeah, you don't sing usually. In day to day, you're not singing.
Do you know what though? Every time I get drunk, I'm in such a good mood. And that
Yeah.
sounds awful, but you know some people they just get drunk and
Yeah.
go out on nights out and they want to like fight, cause
Yeah,
arguments,
yeah.
get into shit.
Mm.
I'm the complete opposite.
No, you
I'm
are. You-
so happy.
You turn into an extrovert.
Yeah, man.
It's really
I
weird.
do.
When you
I do.
drink, you turn in. You're everyone's mate.
Yeah.
You want to meet people. You want to do this. You want to dance. You want to sing.
It's the worst. I'm
you
the
wanna,
worst.
You want to make Snapchat stories. Like you're out there. Whereas in real life, to be fair, you're quite introverted,
Yeah.
and I am as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you proper change when you drink.
But to be fair, I'm introverted now. I think like 5 years ago.
Yeah, in school you were proper extroverted.
I think you're quite extroverted though.
Nah,
I do.
I love being by myself. I love chilling by myself.
No, I know, but I think you can hold a better chat with a randomer
Maybe.
than
The thing is
most
with me-
people I know actually.
The thing is with me, I I struggle talking. If I'm first meeting someone, I really struggle with small talk. Don't ever try small talk with me. I'd rather it just be silent.
Yeah.
Just be silent. I find it hard talking about something that I'm not interested in. So if someone's talking about something what I have zero interest in, I just zone out.
Yeah.
And then I forget everything you've said.
I don't know if you've ever done this. When someone's talking about something so passionately, but it's so boring. And you just literally just like staring at them going, yeah.
That's me.
Yeah. And they go, what, you really think that? And I'm like, yeah.
What did I agree to?
Yeah, what did I just say yes to?
I do that all the time. I'll say yeah, and then people go, yeah, do you think? And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can tell by their facial expressions if it's wrong or right. Like,
yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, God. But, yeah, that's me with, like, football.
Yeah.
I can handle a little bit of it, but when someone goes mad on football or just sports in general, unless it's like UFC or boxing, I'm just like,
straight.
I just switch off, mate. Yeah. I'm just like, I don't know what you're talking about. What are we on about here?
Yeah.
I just switch off, man. So that's the thing. But I'm also a weirdo because I only like specific things. I like gaming, podcasts, stuff, like fucking video shit. Like, so I'm only interested to talk about that stuff.
But
most people don't like that stuff, so I'm just like, yeah, right.
You listen to the podcast we spoke about, and that's the main thing.
I did. I do. Because that's the thing. Because you actually made a suggestion I was interested in, I did it. As soon as you said it, you should listen to that podcast, I was like, cool.
Yeah.
I added it to my list that night. I was like, I have to listen to it because that's stuff I'm actually interested in. But yeah, I struggle, man. Like if I have a drink, that's why I don't drink. Because if I have a drink, I sort of I don't really change that much, but I just go really anxious.
Yeah, and you sleep.
Yeah, I go tired.
You just go to sleep.
Yeah, it just knackers me.
Anywhere.
It tires me out. I get really like, ugh, and I just turn into a goon. Like I'm just like, I just go a bit like weird, and then I just get really anxious when I drink. So I just don't do it. Like I'm more like most people when they drink, they just sort of you don't think.
Yeah,
you just do shit.
Yeah,
I'm the exact opposite. When I drink, I'm hyper aware of everything. So when I drink, I'm like, oh my god, and I'm like really aware and anxious. It's fucking weird. So I don't do it, man. Can't touch it.
Do you know probably the worst thing, however, about that night on the weekend was it was Halloween. It was Halloween.
Oh yeah, it was that Halloween weekend, weren't it?
I don't understand the rules of Halloween.
What do you mean?
Because I don't understand. I just don't understand the rules. You're supposed to dress up as something scary.
Scary. Not necessarily.
And I don't know. I don't know if I'm in the wrong for thinking this, but there was these two girls who were attention seekers, and they were we were in a big group of 8 of us.
Yeah.
And we were all just like, we'd like had a big circle.
Yeah.
In the middle of like where the dance floor is, dance floor, whatever. And there was this one girl in these massive butterfly wings. And she just really wanted us to say something about her butterfly wings.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And she's like flapping them, and I think she hit everyone about 17 times.
Oh my god.
And you're like, mate, just
so you
off.
notice her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then her friend was in a dress probably 17 times too small for her.
Oh, right.
Literally, like, if she moved wrong,
it's popping.
Everything's out. Like, everything's out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why are you like bouncing around in the middle of us when we're just over here? Like, you know what I mean?
Doing our thing. Yeah. Halloween is a weird one. So, I mean, they literally say it on like Mean Girls, for example. It's literally like, Halloween's the only time of year where a girl could dress like a complete slut and nobody can say anything about it.
But when did that change?
I don't know.
Because people used to be pirates.
Yeah.
This girl in the dress that was like eight times too small for her.
Yeah.
I don't know what she was dressed as. She was just dressed as she had
Most of the
like
time.
two black eyes. And I was thinking, are they real?
Yeah. Is that makeup or
for getting in people's friends groups? Is that real? But I just didn't understand. I remember just thinking to myself, where did it go wrong?
Yeah.
Because there's no one dressed as a fucking pumpkin anymore.
Yeah. Like it used to, Halloween, the original concept is like being scary. When did it change to be like, oh, I'm just gonna be a Playboy bunny?
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, what's Playboy Bunny got to do with Halloween?
Yeah. It's weird. I don't like Halloween.
No, I don't.
I don't get it.
No, it's shit.
I just don't get it. Even when I was a kid, like, it was cool, but I was never mad on it.
No.
It was just like, oh, this is cool, dress up, whatever. But I don't get what the big deal is about it.
It is shit.
Yeah, and people go ham on it as well.
I know.
Some people go, I know.
America love it.
America love
it. I'd probably love it if I was in America because everyone actually does it properly.
Yeah,
from what I've
it's
seen
crazy.
anyway.
Yeah, I've seen people doing like DIY on their lawn to make like skeletons fucking bleed and shit.
Yeah.
On the, you know, what
Yeah.
they created like a water pump.
But it's
And
it's
everything.
pumpkins and it's like scream masks and shit
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Here we just literally, I don't know what she was dressed as.
Yeah, I went gym tonight and I saw just a group of lads in Power Ranger costumes running around. I was just like, what's going on?
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. This is why I always got confused with the rules.
Yeah.
Halloween, are you just dressing up as anything, or
Yeah.
is it supposed to be scary?
Yeah.
Is it supposed to be scary?
It's
or
not
am I
scary
just-
anymore.
No.
You just wear whatever.
Yeah.
You just wear whatever goes. I could dress up as a fucking door.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, sound. No one says anything.
I went to a Halloween party one time and I didn't dress up because it pissed me off. Nothing scary.
Yeah,
It was like,
yeah.
oh, we'll just tip some blood down your face.
What?
But
Yeah.
that-
I remember once in primary school, this was like year 5, year 6.
Yeah.
We had to dress up once for Halloween at school. And I remember I turned up and Patrick was just in trackers and a t-shirt. And I said, oh, did you not dress up? He said, yeah, I have. I said, oh, what are you? And he said, your average person in Skeg. And I was like,
I mean, that's
all right,
yeah.
fair, that's your costume.
To be
Average
fair,
person
that
in
is-
Skeg.
an average person in Skeg is actually scarier than what people go out as now. It is. It is.
Yeah, yeah. Do you remember the do you remember the Halloween where me, you, and Morgan were meant to go out?
Oh no! Yes, I betrayed Ellis. I betrayed Ellis again. This is making me look like a. No, but I am. I am on this one.
Oh, this was.
I'm a twat for this.
I can't even remember. Like,
I'm standing outside while you explain. Shout me when you're done. I'll come back in.
right. So basically,
So how was your weekend?
no, we're not changing the subject here. We're not changing the subject. There was one time where me, Byron, and our friend Morgan at school, we were like, oh, we're going trick or treating.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, let's do it.
I hate myself for this.
And Morgan, one thing I always liked about Morgan, yeah, is he always went like extra with
Yeah,
shit.
he did. He was an
And it was
extra
sick.
individual,
It was
yeah.
so cool. Like, I remember his was the first house where I saw like a projector.
Yeah.
So he had like a cinema room with like a fucking projector.
Yeah, he
I've never seen
his
that before.
garage into a games room.
I've never seen that
Crazy.
before. He had an arcade machine.
I know.
What the fuck?
It was mental.
I only
to
saw
be
that
fair.
at Hollywood Bowl, mate.
Yeah.
And now he's got an arcade in his
Yeah.
house for free.
Yeah.
Crazy. Who was it? I think it was his sister, weren't it? Who did the makeup? Someone did the makeup.
Yeah, she brought loads of like these stickers.
That was it, yeah. So he was like, oh, my sister's got all the special effects, like makeup and stuff. Let's go ham this year. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down.
Yeah.
So you two were just like, all right, I'll mess you on Facebook or whatever when to come over
Yeah.
to Morgan's and we'll go out and we'll paint the town red.
Yeah.
And I was just sitting at home playing COD probably. And then it was getting quite late.
There's a theme here.
It was getting quite late. It got to like 7 p.m. This is late.
Yeah.
You know, we're in like
We were
year
young,
7.
yeah.
Yeah, this is late. And I was waiting. And I was like, oh, it's been a while, you know. And then it gets to like 8 p.m. And I just hear like, dun, dun, doorbell go.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, trick or treaters. You know what I mean? Annoying. Ugh. Open the door. There's Byron and Morgan. Special effects up. Everything. Oh, I barely recognised them.
We looked unbelievable.
And they were there. You looked incredible. You looked incredible.
We looked unbelievable.
And just, I was just like, oh shit, sound lads, sound. I was like, oh, is it? I was just in jeans and a t-shirt. Oh, so you got ready then? Yeah. Oh.
Can I just say, I want to back myself up here big time.
Yep.
I thought we was coming to get you and go back and do it again.
Yeah. To be fair, that's what I thought.
Yeah, that's what, because when we was walking over, that's what we said.
Yeah. Because I remember saying that, I was like, oh, we're going back to yours. And Morgan just went, no. And I was like, what are we doing? So I remember my mum was in the living room and she was like, oh, well, I'll make you a quick costume. I can't even remember what she did. I'm pretty sure she got talcum powder.
She got talcum powder out.
Threw it in my face and just went, ghost.
Messed your hair up and put some red on you there.
Yeah.
Oh,
vampire. Mate. That was it. It was a vampire. She took talcum powder in my fucking face, like, put some red shit in my hair, red hair, fangs.
Yeah.
Vampire. 10-second vampire.
Oh, mate.
And I was just there like, and it's just gave me a pumpkin bucket, put all your shit in that. And you're there looking sick.
We look
bro,
sick.
like, yeah. I think it was like pulsing. He had like a fake sky. It was pulsing with blood. Everything was crazy. Contact lenses, everything. And I'm just a little vampire.
Do you know what?
Let's go.
That was the first ever time in my whole life I felt like a shit friend. And I promised myself that's going to be the last time. Until today, when I forgot about it.
And it reminded you of it. And you're like, I'm a shit friend again.
Oh, man.
Oh, God. It's funny looking back at it. I remember at the time. I didn't say anything, though. But I remember I was like,
wankers.
Shit, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Why the fuck? You all special effected up. And I'm just here. Shitty talc on my face. What blew off in the wind.
That night, when I was getting done...
Yeah.
His sister's friend... This is going to sound so fucking bad.
Oh, God.
His sister's friend showed me that she could queef. On demand.
I'm sorry.
I don't know why this come about. She said, Byron, come and have a look at this. And she was in grey trackies on the sofa like this. And she went, watch. And I was just like, I'm year 7. I'm like, what am I watching?
Fuck?
And then I just seen her trousers go like this.
No.
Yeah, weird situation I found myself in on that day. Because I'm just there with like half a pulse coming out here.
Yeah, everything.
I'm a shit friend. I'm about to be. And I'm watching an individual show me she can queef on demand. It was crazy.
1, don't say that to a year 7.
No.
2,
don't say that to anyone.
Don't say that to anyone. That's the least attractive thing in the world.
I know. Now I see her walking around and I just think of that
you just think, I know you can queef.
I know you can queef.
I know. On demand, I could get you to queef.
Yeah. She's got a kid, right? And I'm just looking at her like, how many queefs did you drop when you was pushing that kid out? It was the craziest thing.
That's fucking... As a year 7, I wouldn't know how to react to that now, but as a year 7, I wouldn't know what to do or say.
I don't know what to say now. I still haven't come up with an answer to anything. I just looked at it like,
right,
what is happening? What is actually happening?
Yeah. I remember the most embarrassing thing what happened in this house. Do you remember?
In Morgan's house. Go on, what?
Again, we were all hanging out at Morgan's and you had to go doctors for something.
Yeah.
You had like an appointment.
Oh, yeah,
And you were going to come back.
This is so funny.
And mayhem kicked off.
Yeah.
So you were like, oh, your mum picked you up and you went and you were like, oh, I'll be back in like an hour.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Byron went off, just me and Morgan, played some COD for a bit, had some toast. And then he turned around to me and was like, because we used to make YouTube videos, and he was like, oh, should we film a skit? And I was like, yeah, let's film a skit, man.
Of course we should.
And what should we do? We was planning. I think we had a second round of toast. Planning. And we're like, oh, like, what should we do? What should we do? And then randomly, I don't know how he made this up and convinced me to do it. But he was like,
You was
"Oh."
easily convinced into anything.
Yeah, I was, to be fair. Back then, I would do anything. I wouldn't give a shit. He managed to convince me to dress up as a woman.
In his sister's clothes.
In his sister's clothes. So he said, oh, for the skit. Bear in mind, it had no storyline.
Bearing in mind, his family didn't really know you.
No.
His family didn't really
He
know
didn't really
you.
know who the fuck I was. I was a side character.
Tell me what happened after that moment.
The thing is, I clarified multiple times. He said, oh, we'll use my sister's clothes for it. And I was like, this sounds a bit weird, mate. I was like, are you sure she ain't going to kick off? This is a bit weird.
Yeah.
I'm dressing
It's
up in
weird.
your sister's clothes. I don't even know her name. I don't know her name. And he was like, nah, it'd be fine, man. It'd be fine. Honestly, she's out with her mate, the queef mate. She's out with the queef mate. So she ain't going to be back for hours, man. Like, she's out. You know what I mean? It'll be fine.
You could just wear her clothes. Just put her clothes
Doesn't
on.
matter. She ain't here. She
Go
ain't
in her
gonna be here.
wardrobe.
The parents weren't in either. It was literally just me and him and the dog. It was fine. And then it was just like, yeah, man, it's all good. I was just like, oh, fuck's sake. We went in a room, and even going in a room.
Yeah, it's
It's
wrong.
weird,
It's
isn't
so
it?
wrong.
I'm like, I shouldn't be here.
It's so wrong.
I don't want to be here, please. I was, and then we're getting clothes out, and I remember we just put on random shit, like took one of her hats, we put like a jacket on, then a coat.
Yeah.
I put her heels on,
You did.
had everything on. And I came downstairs and he was like, right. And he was sat on the living room like this, and he was like, oh, like first scene 1. Just walk in from down the stairs into the living room. So we did that.
Yeah.
And this is caught. I wish I had the footage still now.
I wish we had the footage because I can still remember
Yeah,
it.
I can remember it. We had this on camera as well. He's filming, and I walk round, and I was just like, and I burst out laughing because I was like, this is just fucking stupid. All I hear is keys just jingle. The door's being unlocked. I froze like that. I was like, because the door's here. Living room's here. The door is there. And do you know when it's like blurred glass?
Yeah.
Frosty
Yeah,
glass.
yeah,
And I
yeah.
could see them,
Yeah.
the queef mate
The
and his sister, and I was like, fuck. And I remember just dashing one of the hats, and I was trying to get the jacket off, walked in.
Just seen you standing there. In this moment, when you walk in as well, she would have just seen you stood there in her clothes.
There.
Her heels,
Her heel, everything.
her jacket with her hat on the floor.
She just froze. I just froze. Morgan's pissing himself. And she was just like,
She knows she's put her clothes away.
yeah.
You're stood there.
I'm stood there like, and then she just stared at me and just went, "What are you doing?"
Yeah. But let me just reiterate. She does not know who Ellis
She
is.
doesn't know who I am.
She has no idea.
She said, "What are you doing? And who are you? Who the fuck are you?
And why are you in my clothes?
Why are you in my house and why are you in my clothes?" And then Morgan's just dying. Like, he can't even fucking see. He's just pissing himself. The queef mate is laughing and queefing at the same time. The fucking trackers are like this.
The thing is, her laugh
Yeah.
was crazy as well.
I can't really
And
remember
she's
her
one of
laugh.
those individuals what wouldn't let you forget that.
Yeah. She laughed at me.
Yeah.
She laughed through me, to be
Yeah.
honest, mate.
Yeah.
Like, she's pointing, laughing, and queefing, and just pointing at me. And I was just like, a little nervous laugh. I didn't
Yeah.
have my loud laugh because
No.
it wasn't actually funny. I was embarrassed.
Yeah.
And she was just like, "Get out of my clothes."
You just felt like a piece of shit.
And I remember just taking it off and folding it round. I was just like, and I was
You
like,
gave her back.
of course. So it's her coat. I had to give it her. And I just gave it back to her, and I was like, "I'm sorry." I was like, it was for a skit. And she was like, "A fucking skit?"
Yeah, she didn't even
And
know
I was
what
just
a
like,
skit was
"Oh."
either.
She was like, "What are you talking about?
Yeah, what is a skit?
What are you on about, actually? Seriously. What, are you normal?" No, clearly not. Morgan's still laughing. I was just like, "Back me up, Morgan. Like, it was for a skit. It was your idea." No. What, you just let me into your sister's room?
This brother and sister combo were legendary. They were.
Oh, they were so funny. They were so funny.
So funny. I remember one time I got dragged into. It was like they were fighting. They had a fight.
Oh, like full on scrap.
Fighting. She was punching and he was slapping. It was.
Fuck's sake. But no, they were jokes together. But
mate.
After that, it was all right because we got to know each other a bit, and she knew who I was. But there was always that. Like,
I know the exact feeling.
Clothes.
I know the exact feeling you felt when the door was going. Because regardless of who walked in that door,
didn't matter.
It didn't matter. Even if it was me, you'd still have explaining to do.
Yeah. Even if it was you, I'd still would have froze.
Did he send you home one day?
No, I know.
Did he send you home one day?
No.
When I went.
No, he didn't send me home.
Oh.
No, I'm justified in what I did. I am. So,
I'm justified in what I did.
No, I am. I didn't do fucking anything wrong. I didn't.
Wait, who sent you home?
No one sent me home.
Oh, right,
no one sent me home.
Okay.
What happened was basically me, Byron, and Morgan were playing out once.
We were a friend group of 3 that,
that
just shouldn't have happened.
It didn't work.
3 was a crowd.
Yeah, 3 was a fucking crowd. One of us needed to go, and none of us know which one needed to go. You know what I mean? And we were playing out, and basically, I can't remember what happened. It was just a load of bollocks, but we were like fucking around, and we ended up getting like chased by some people. Like from.
Is this the one where I disappeared?
Yeah.
For ages?
Yeah. So it was some people like 2 years above us.
Yeah.
And we were sort of like there was a forest near, and we kept trolling them.
Yeah.
Like shouting shit, throwing sticks and that, just being twats. And then basically they found us and started chasing us.
Yeah.
We legged it. I remember we hid in the co-op for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then we ran off, and we ended up like you ran off in a different way.
Yeah.
And it was me and Morgan. And you were gone.
Yeah, I was on my own. I was the small one.
Yeah.
But I think I was the quickest.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
You two were like, same speed.
We were crap.
You two were like, also the worst 2 to have got locked together because you didn't really
We didn't really get on.
We didn't really get on
back then.
You got on.
He's sound now. If I see him now, he's sound. But yeah, back then we didn't really get on. We just didn't see eye to eye and shit. This is like year 7. It's just petty bullshit. But yeah, you just legged it. You were rapid. You're gone. And I was just like, fair. And then me and Morgan ran off, and then he was like, oh, we can go to mine.
Yeah.
Hide out.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. I got my bricklayer dad and Queef and mate. He ain't they're not gonna come to us, you know what I mean? Yeah, and then so we got to his, and I remember his house had a little porch and then the house.
Oh yeah, I remember what happened now.
Yeah. So we get to his, and he was like, oh, I just need to check that I can have you around.
Yeah.
So he said, wait in the porch, there's a little seat, sit in there.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I'll ask my mum and dad if you can come in and we can just like play Xbox or whatever. And he was like, oh, do you want a drink? By the way.
Oh, yeah, I remember what happened.
And I was like, oh yeah, I'll just have like a Fanta or something. And so I was waiting in this porch, and I was like really nervous because obviously everything, like we're getting chased and shit. Yeah. You disappeared, didn't know what happened to you. And I was like, I hope Byron's okay. I hope Byron's okay, because you just went. And then I was waiting, and then I couldn't hear anything in the house, and I couldn't go in the house because I didn't have permission yet. Yeah. Even though I wore the sister's clothes, I already crossed boundaries. You know what I mean? Yeah. Walking in the house won't make any difference. You know what I mean? I've already got a bad reputation in that house. That's the thing. I think even if he did ask him, which I don't think he did, even if he did ask him,
the answer would have been no.
No, he's a fucking weirdo.
Oh, that creep.
Yeah, or lock your sister's room, mate, because he ain't going in there cross-dressing again. Fucking weirdo. And then I remember just sitting in this porch, and it was getting on. Like, I was in there for probably about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Just waiting. And I was like...
And the thing is, if someone walks out and you're just sat in the porch, they would have been like, what the fuck's the weirdo
What are you doing here? Why do you always just appear?
Yeah.
You fuck.
He was doing the most random shit. What are you doing?
Yeah. So, I remember I ended up just going, oh, fuck this. I'm waiting too long. I just opened the door and ran off. I was gone. I just legged it from his.
Did I see you after that?
Yeah.
I seen you.
So I legged it back home. Well, not all the way home. So I legged it like near yours, and I got out of breath because I was running that long. So I started walking, and as I was walking, I seen a bike in the distance, and I was like, "Is that Byron? Oh my god!"
Whose bike was I on?
I don't know.
Where did the bike come from?
I don't know.
This is doing the most random shit.
Yeah. No, I remember now. So you were biking, and I was like, "That's fucking Byron." I shouted you, and you spotted me and went over. And then I was like, "Bro, what the fuck happened?" And you were like, "I just been home and had dinner."
Yeah, I just had jack and potato.
Yeah,
I just
jack
been
and
back
potato
and
and
had
beans.
jack and potatoes.
And I was like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "Yeah, I've just had dinner. I went home. I ran home." And I was like,
I still don't know whose bike that was.
I don't know.
That red
you
bike.
You just had a bike.
That was so
Yeah,
weird.
you just had a bike. I don't know where you
don't
got
know
it
where-
from. Because I don't think you had a bike.
You didn't.
Why didn't I question it? Oh, I've done weirder things, mate. You know what I mean? I've been cross-dressing the last couple of days. I don't think I'm going to...
sweating in my mate's sister's clothes. You're like, fucking hell, where'd you get the bike?
Yeah. When I ran from the porch, I actually grabbed a pair of the high heels.
You're like, where'd you get the bike? I'm like, I don't know. Where'd you get the bikini?
And you were like, "What happened with you?" And I was like, "I went back to Morgan's, but ended up running off because you didn't come back, really."
Yeah.
And then you were like, "All right, let's go back to Morgan's then." And I was like, "Okay." So you gave me a croggy on someone's bike. And then we went up to Morgan's, and I remember we literally knocked on, and Morgan came out and was like, "Ellis, you fucking prick."
Just come straight out and smash it.
And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Bro, where did you go?"
Back with your orange juice.
Yeah, that's what he said though.
Did
He went, "I had your drink." He was like, "I came into the porch with your drink and you were just gone." And I was like, "Mate, like, I didn't think you were coming back. I just went." And he was like, "Bro, I had your drink and everything. I asked my mum and dad and they said, yeah, the creep can say." So I was like, "Oh, fuck, I'm really sorry, man." And then, I can't remember how it ended. I think we just ended up going round, but, oh my God.
Their house
such a
was just so big that they didn't hear anything, especially in that little, like, games room thing.
Yeah.
You couldn't hear a thing.
Their house was fucking sick.
It was well good.
Yeah,
man.
it's so cool, man.
It was good.
Yeah.
They were the days, man. You
They
don't
were the
realise how
days.
good your childhood was until you just sat talking about shit in
It's so true. You don't
your early
realise
20s.
You don't realise how funny and how like good things are and were.
Because what them stories there,
They're
fucking
jokes, man. They're
unbelievable
so
stories.
funny, and like when I think back at it, it's like it actually was hilarious. Like that
Yeah.
time of my life,
Yeah.
just doing stupid crap. Like you couldn't do that now. Adults, like as adults, you have consequences.
yeah, as an adult, you get arrested for
If
that
I
sort
went
of
into a
shit.
forest, imagine the same situation now. We go to a forest, start beefing people, throwing stones,
The
and
police
shit.
would just pull up.
Yeah, I'll be in jail.
The police would just pull
I'll
up.
be in
That's
jail
it.
and get cancelled.
Gone. Yeah.
Everything's ruined. It's just like, what the fuck, man? It's mad how much shit you can get away with being a kid.
Yeah. You
'Cause
just
we
take
got
it for
away
granted. We
with-
should have done so much more shit.
We got away with shit, we did.
Why was we twats?
I don't know.
Actually twats.
We were
as
just
well.
bored.
Yeah.
We had nothing to do. Like, because we had Xbox and stuff, but it was still those those were the best days, yeah? Because we had, like, there was Xboxes, there was phones and all that shit, but everyone still went out
Yeah.
and
still
did shit.
Yeah.
So it was one of those things where it's like, yeah, like, if you actually sat on your Xbox all day, you would actually get judged for it.
Yeah,
Whereas now
yeah,
you wouldn't.
yeah.
No
Now
one
it's
cares
the
now.
norm. Yeah, it's the norm now.
If you actually sat on your Xbox all day, you would get beefed. Like I did it before in summer. I went mad playing Halo 3.
Yeah.
And Chris knocked on for me
Yeah.
in school. And it was just like, it was in the summer holidays. And I was like, nah, man, I'm going to play this all day.
But you
And he was
also
like, get out.
Yeah, you'd lose friends as well back then.
Yeah, you would.
Whereas now, if you stay in, you gain friends.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Everyone's just. I
one of them.
walked through a park. Not one. Like, what 13, 14-year-old out.
Yeah.
Every day when I was like year 7
Skate
to
park, bro.
year 7 to year 12, every single day I was
The
out.
skate park.
Skate park was joke.
Do you remember one of the funniest memories of mine is the skate park on that park? Do you remember when it was being built and you couldn't get in it yet?
Yeah,
and we used to tear
go
down this
under.
fence.
Yeah.
I remember a couple of like the fucking year 11s or
Yeah.
something literally teared down the fence.
Teared it down.
And we got in And we just started using all the ramps and that early, and it was razor scooters and shit.
But the scooters
tail
hated
whips.
it. The scooters hated the ground because it was before it was tarmac.
Yeah, it was crap.
It was gravel.
Yeah, I remember breaking into that once with Lewis.
Yeah.
And we were in there, and I remember there was like year 11s in there or whatever, and they were like, "Yo, like, what you doing in here?" And I was just like, I thought
What
it was
you
open.
doing in it?
I thought it was open to everyone. Trent. He was like, "Nah, we tear down the gate, so it's our like land."
What's this?
He said,
an American bully film. You know what I mean? This is our land.
Yeah, this is our turf. And then I was like, "Oh, what do you mean?" He was like, "Well, once it's open to the public, you can come in, but right now it's ours." I was like,
Yeah, makes sense.
"Okay," and then but they were scary. But I was like, "Oh, all
I
right."
know which ones you mean as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
this kid ate stingers. Oh my God.
What?
Here's a story. So this kid called Charlie, he was not right. He's crazy.
Yeah.
Probably one of the most insane people I've ever met, but he was jokes.
Yeah.
His laugh is like pure smoker's laugh. And he was like 15 years old.
Yeah, he was back then.
And we all used to play Red Letters, which was a game where basically you had a word, you beat the shit out of the person
Until they gave up the
until
word.
they gave you a letter, and then you found the word.
That was one of the most fucked up games ever, by the way.
Brutal
What
game.
was the point?
I don't know if I've actually said this story before on a podcast, but
I think you have.
this group said, you lot run, we're coming to find you. I'm just running, trying to find somewhere, I find this tree. I climbed up it, and then I'm like, if I jump just over that bit of the fence, no one's ever going to find me.
Fair.
I jumped down, and I just hear, and I'm like, oh, shit,
Yeah.
what's happening?
Yeah.
Look over. This kid, Charlie, is sat in this spot, legs crossed. Let me give a demonstration.
Yeah.
Legs crossed like this,
Yeah.
rocking, pulling stingers off the fucking stem and eating it on his own. He didn't realise I was there.
He's
He
just
didn't realise I was
giggling to
there.
himself.
I started pissing my pants. And he just looked over me and started doing that smoker's laugh. Like, I'm like, what's happening?
Eating stingers.
Eating stingers on his own. Regardless, I was safe because I was with him, and he just beat the shit out of anyone anyway.
Yeah. He was solid.
I just sat behind him.
He was
I like,
fucking
"Mate,
solid.
protect me. You're my dad now.
Yeah. Help me.
Help me."
Yeah.
This kid especially was built like fucking
Yeah.
a WWE wrestler.
Yeah. And he was 15.
He was 15.
fucking massive.
His shoulders were fucking joke.
Yeah, I could never. He was 15 years old. I could be in the gym every day for a year and not reach that physique.
I could be in the gym for the rest of my life and not reach his natural physique.
Crazy.
Because he was that one where you like hench but you're fat.
Yeah.
So you're extra powerful.
Yeah. You have just everything on your side. The thing is, with our area, there was just always something going on.
Yeah, there was never a boring day.
No, there was always a fight.
Do you remember
Always a
when
fight.
Niall got locked in we locked someone in a phone box and we just kept up against it for ages.
Yes, I remember. Yeah.
We kept up against it for ages and he was going, "No, let me out. He was in a phone box. He rang 999 for help.
He rang fucking 999 because he got locked in a box.
You just crawled out the bottom.
Just that. Yeah, there was a gap at the bottom. Crawl. The amount of crap what was going on. Like I said, always a fight. Every day I'd get a knock on my door. Yo, thingy scrapping thingy today. Let's go.
Yeah, then you just see bare kids running down the street.
Yeah,
Like, what's
the
happening?
stampede is going on. Yeah.
Pull out, you just put two fucking random shoes on. You
Yeah.
got your sister's croc on. You
Yeah.
got fucking his sister's
Heels, heels, yeah. On Stella, what's going on, guys? In a wig. Who's fighting who? I remember there was one big one once. It was between these girls. Nothing actually happened, but I remember Chris knocked on for me. He was like, fight. 5 p.m. I was like, why is it scheduled? It was like 5 p.m. Let's go.
Pay-per-view.
Yeah, we had to pay. He was like, give me a tenner for your ticket. And then it was like 4:30 and he was like, we need to get there. And obviously we had no source of transportation.
Just
So we had to
gotta
just
run.
fucking
You just gotta
run.
leg
Just
it out the
legging
door.
it. And all these kids were just fucking joining us like, fight! It was like, Jesus, man.
Why did we love it as well?
I don't know.
Why did we love
It's not a good
seeing
thing.
two people hurting each other?
Fucking horrible shit. Like, it's horrible, man. And then, we got to this girl's house and, I don't know what this girl did, but everyone was outside her house. Like, we blocked the whole street. Everyone was outside her house. And the main girl who wanted to scrap her was like, get out! Get out! She was at
her house. The confidence is crazy.
That's fucked up.
If I'm the girl's parent, I'm like, you best go outside and sort this shit out.
Yeah.
'Cause if you're bringing all these kids to my house.
No, I'm not even joking. There must have been about 100 of us.
Yeah.
When I tell you, there was.
Wait, who was it?
I can't remember. It was someone in like the year above. I don't even know who she was. And she was hiding like in the window and you could see her. She's like, I can see you, you slag. Get out.
Yeah, it's always a slag. When you
fucking slag.
It's always a slag.
Yeah. And your mum's a tramp.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh my God.
And her mum's in the upstairs when you're hiding as well. Like, no, I ain't.
So what actually ended up happening is the mum had to come out eventually and was like, right, I've called the fucking police. You need to go. All of you, fuck off.
It's always the pause. All of you, fuck off. And it's the build up of the F. All of you, fuck off.
That's what,
And the point.
that's what happened straight back.
Dressing gown on. All of
She
you,
had the pink dressing gown.
yeah,
and
with the dots.
with the dots. Yeah. And the Asda slippers.
Yeah.
And
It's a colour match.
yeah. And I remember
Stinks of fucking fags and piss.
oh my God. Yeah,
The dog's barking.
Yeah.
Just running around on that metal gate at the front.
Shut up, Tyson.
Get inside. You love that one as well.
Yeah, just kicking it. Get in.
I love that.
Oh my God. I remember the police genuinely did turn up as well. Because we were like, oh, whatever. Like, we didn't believe. And then
all the neutrals even start backjacking them on for no reason.
There's
Why
no
all the
reason.
neutrals start
I didn't know
backjacking?
any of these people. I was like, yeah, fuck off. In the back. And then
Get the slag out. What? And then someone asked her, why is she a slag? Dunno. She said it.
just is. Yeah, he said she is or something. And then I remember we just seen like flashing lights and everyone was like, run!
Yeah, everyone just goes different
Everyone
ways.
just dispersed.
You don't realise how many exits are around until
Oh
that
my God,
moment.
yeah. Funny though when I look back at it.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Right, I think that's a nice time to wrap up the episode.
Yeah, I think so. That was a
Fucking
good
hell.
laugh.
That was really funny. Just I thought of stories what I've like actually forgotten.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
that
yeah,
that story I completely forgot and it just came in my head randomly.
This started from the mysterious girl and it's just literally just
Fuck.
gone on to that. That
was funny.
That was an unplanned episode.
Yeah,
And it was so
completely
fucking
unplanned.
good.
I had no fucking idea what was going to happen, but that was funny, man. That was episode 30. We hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. If you got any suggestions or anything like that, comment below. Instagram's on screen, all that jazz. And yeah, man, thank you for sticking around. We appreciate you.
My stomach hurts.
Oh,
My
from
stomach
laughing?
hurts, yeah.
I thought you were going to say you're hungry or
That was
something.
good.
Yeah, man, that was good. That was a good episode. Right, cool. Thanks for watching. Peace.